anyone who doesn't know, Edie Parker is named after your daughter, Edie. What made you decide to name the company after her?
I thought the name was really cool, obviously, and I just used it. But I also thought it was evocative of famous Edies from the 50s and 60s that kind of had the brand essence.
Many women, when they decide to start a family, consider stopping working. And you created a company.
I had a doctor who once told me, how can we expect our children to achieve if we don't show them ourselves trying to achieve? And that really resonated with me. So if I'm going to leave her, it's going to be for something really worthwhile and something that she can really be proud of.
You started collecting purses when you were 16. What was it about them that drew you to them?
I think what I was attracted to with the vintage bags is how timeless they really are, that they looked as good today as they did in the 50s, and I want to perpetuate that idea.
What is your philosophy of 3 out of 4?
There's 4 categories that are very important to me. So one is personal, my makeup routine, my exercise regimen. The other, my husband, so marriage is 2, my children 3, and my career 4. And I think it's unrealistic to think that you can do 4 out of 4 successfully at any given time. So I focus on 3 out of 4 and do those well, and they always rotate. Unfortunately, my husband is the one that gets the short end of the stick because I won't give up moisturizing.
What would you consider to be the biggest compliment that Edie could pay you when she's talking about you, maybe in her later years as she becomes a young woman?
She's only 6½, but she'll often say now, oh, I want to make Edie Parker bags with mommy. And I think that's adorable. And if she still likes me into her adolescence and thinks that what I do is cool and wants to be with me in that capacity, then I would think that is the biggest compliment she could give me. My name is Brett Heyman. I'm the founder of Edie Parker, which is a line of vintage-inspired clutches and handbags. My favorite beauty look is really a 1960s Italian cinema look. It's, heavy fringe, dark eye makeup, and a really light lip. It's timeless and always sexy. My eyes are really important to me. Each line tells a story. So while I would never do anything to freeze them, it's really important to take care of them.
I think what I miss the most about being young and not having experience with relationships is that the not knowing and the feelings that you get when you have a crush on somebody or when you are attracted to somebody and you haven't felt it before, so you're full of like all this nervous energy and your toes tingle and your tummy tingles. And like the first time I ever held hands with a boy, I remember it being like my whole body went limp. Whereas when you get older, you sort of lose those initial feelings you did when you were a kid, and I miss those feelings of being a teenager and just wanting to hold a boy's hand. I'm still, regardless of my age and my experience, I'm still a passionate enough person and a believer in love and very affectionate, so I feel those giddy feelings that you get when you meet somebody, when you have a crush, when you have like an intimate experience. It just doesn't happen as easily as touching somebody's little finger, you know. I'm very open and at the same time very sensitive and in tune with my feelings, so I very much just go off the energy that somebody else gives me or the vibe somebody else gives me. I just feel it, you know. You just look at someone, or you're with someone, or you spend a few moments with someone, you start to feel something. It's not someone has to be tall, dark and handsome to like for me to fall for them. They can look like anything. It's more just how I feel around them.
Sadness too. Everything that's found is new, and someone else's ticket saved for a time that you know. Did you see what happened here? You're like the diamonds in a room. They were sleeping when you found them, made a castle of things that were new. And when you're free, take a walk around the building that you drew, and steal the person from a story that you think no one's heard of. What happened here? Or did you feel?